Hello, guys. Welcome to ATS Simplify Personal Finance Podcast. Here we talk about personal finance, and you can tune in to get personal finance tips.
The hidden cost of looking rich. Everyone wants to look successful. Nice cars, expensive food, luxury apartments, and the newest gadgets. In today's world, many people believe that looking rich is almost as important as actually being rich. But the problem is that most people don't realize trying to look rich has its own hidden cost. Yes, it is important to look presentable, but there's a difference between looking presentable and looking rich. I'll talk about that later in this episode. Looking presentable means you are able to show up in places and people take you seriously. This could be places where you meet wealthy people, people of influence, or potential customers. If you walk up to a potential customer and you tell them that this is what I do, it should look like someone that actually does that work successfully, not someone who's just starting yesterday or you just started doing it yesterday. Even if you started practicalizing what you've learned yesterday, still look successful. Appearance creates this impression. It's almost like this your first portfolio before showing your portfolio. Before showing people what you have done, people look at how you were presented to actually know whether they will take you seriously or not. And yes, people will naturally judge you whether you know what you're doing or not. Looking presentable is important when you're going to certain places or meeting potential customer. However, trying to look rich can quietly destroy your finance. Let's be honest, your customer is not looking for people looking rich. They want you to look smart. They want you to look neat. They want you to look like someone that is okay upstairs. That's it. They want you to look responsible. They're not looking at, oh, is he driving a Bentley? None of those stuff is important to them. The only people that, you impress with the flashy cars and all of that are, young people looking up to you. So let's talk about the first ending cost, the money cost. Many people spend huge amounts of money just to maintain a certain image, whether to sell something, whether to pretend just something, or just to package themselves so they can enter a certain space. You see people driving fancy cars when they can only afford a normal economy car. Some people buy extremely expensive perfume just so that they can say they own a particular brand. Others buy luxury bags or expensive clothes when they could easily buy good quality generic brand or simply use an affordable tailor. If you keep doing this, your lifestyle will slowly start eating your income. You may look rich on the outside, but if someone check your bank account, there's nothing there. There has been a rise of social media influencers caught rather than being broke while they live the richest lifestyle out there. Another hidden cost people rarely think about is opportunity cost. Every naira you spend trying to look rich is money that could have been invested. For example, someone might spend 150k upgrading their appearance every month. If the spending actually improves your appearance or give you a real value, that's understandable. But sometimes people buy sexy brand only for the name, not because the product actually looks better. In many cases, the generic brand might even look better or even provide better value, but the person chooses the expensive brand simply because of the status attached to it. When you do this repeatedly every month or every year, you are draining money that could have been invested, used to start a business, or used to build real financial stability. The third hidden cost is debt. Many people who try to look rich online do not actually have the money to maintain that lifestyle. Social media creates pressure to appear successful at that time. People want to post pictures showing the lifestyle that people will admire. But behind the scene, some people are borrowing from friends or using loan app, not because they need food or have an emergency, but because they want to maintain that appearance of success. They feel pressure to keep up the image they have already created. The fourth hidden cost is social pressure. You present yourself as someone living a certain lifestyle. There's a pressure to maintain that image.
We took a break, though I can tell you thank you for listening so far. And if you like this content, do follow us on Spotify and leave a like. And with that being said, let's continue.
If you wear certain clothes today, tomorrow people expect something similar or even better. If you show a certain lifestyle online, people expect you to keep up showing that kind of lifestyle. If you haven't noticed, there is growing trend where some social media influencers appear wealthy but are actually financially struggling. This does not mean influencers don't make money, but many of them cannot maintain a lifestyle that they show online. So people even spend thousands of dollars just maintaining appearance. The fifth hidden cost is delaying real wealth. Trying to look rich can delay real wealth. The money used to maintain appearance could have been saved, invested, or used to buy assets. Instead of building real financial security, the money is used to create an image. So now it's time to know the difference between looking rich and looking presentable. Many people confuse these two ideas. Looking rich is when you try to pretend to be something you're not. You buy things that are beyond your level just to impress others. This can easily push someone into serious debt. Looking presentable, on the other hand, simply means looking neat, smart, and appropriate for the occasion. You don't need to go broke to impress people. Looking presentable can be simple. It can mean having a clean haircut or a well-maintained hair. It can mean wearing a neat outfit that fits properly. And when I mean clean haircut, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to cut off your dread. For men, this could be corporate wear or a nice native outfit like senator, a native looking senator, or a simple suede senator. A well-fitted senator outfit looks clean, official, and appropriate for many occasions. I can remember during defense or presentation in school, they'll tell you wear corporate or wear senator, because senator have slowly gotten into corporate, official occasion as something that is, acceptable, has been official and neat and smart. Because it looks nice, let's be real. For example, if you're going to a corporate event or a convention, neutral color works best. Color like black, white, cream, or brown. The colors are endless, just not shouty colors, right? There are even some pink that's so neutral. Those are professional looks, right? If you're going somewhere more relaxed like church, colorful outfits can work well.
If you're looking for any banking platform you want to bank with, you can try Fair Money. They have high interest rates, up to 24%, which beats inflation hands down. So you can use my referral link down in the description below. And if you're interested in buying dollar for high interest, Rise Invest is the best platform for you because you get 8% interest on your dollar. And if you're looking to invest in ETFs, whether you want to buy gold ETFs and you're not sure of the strength of the dollar because there's a clear sign that the dollar is weakening and you want to buy precious metal, this could be gold ETFs, silver ETFs, etc. You could use my referral link to Bamboo and it's down in the description below.
For women, we know the normal corporate blouse and trouser. You can also wear suits. We know what looks corporate and nice. We know what looks corporate, presentable without looking expensive or, elaborate. Now, how many sharp clothes should you own? Like, there's different way you can do it, but if you are managing, you are managing, you're just starting your career. So buying all these plenty fine clothes will really hurt your finance. Stick with me.
We took a break, though I can tell you thank you for listening so far. And if you like this content, do follow us on Spotify and leave a like. And with that being said, let's continue.
You don't need to buy everything at once. Instead, you can slowly build your wardrobe. When you see something nice and affordable, you can buy it and take good care of it. Clothes for special occasion should not be worn every day to everywhere. That's one thing you should have in mind, because you want it to be clean. You want to look newer, longer. Even if you wear a particular outfit 2 or 3 times in a month, as far as it looks nice, and where you are going to, they have not seen you tired with that attire, then sure, it's fine. Like, for example, a meet and greet or any convention, it happens like once, unless it's like a workshop. It's going to be 3 times or even 4 times. The dress you're going to wear, even though you wore it twice to church, the people in that meet and greet will not know you wore it twice to church, right? I don't know why you're repeating clothes in church, but I'm just making an example. If your official and nice looking clothes are limited and you still want to look sharp, that particular place you're going to, they don't know you, they don't know how long you have worn that dress, how often you wear the dress, they don't know how many times you have repeated the dress. All they know is that that dress looks sharp, it looks nice. You need to understand, people in different locations do not know where else you wore that outfit to, because they don't know you. So you can own a few good outfits for now and rotate them when necessary. For example, you can have a few corporate outfits and 1 or 2 senator outfits. Like I said, senator outfits are very versatile and they can be worn in many situations and they look really official. Now we're going to talk about nice clothes and their price. So simple wardrobe for men. You can have 2 outfits, 2 senator outfits. This price goes for 24,000 to 50,000 for the two. Like the 2 outfits will cost you 24,000. That means one can cost you 12,000 to 50,000. So for 2 senator outfits, the price will be total 24,000, meaning one could be 12,000. So 24,000 to 50,000 for one suit, jacket and pants. The suits, jacket and pants is going to be 25,000 to 50,000. For 3 shirts, it will be 20,000 to 30,000 naira. For 3 trousers, 30,000 to 60,000 naira. Then for 3 ties, it could be somewhere around 3,500 to 5,000. So the total is somewhere around 104,000 to 200,000. So simple wardrobe for women, nice clothes to own and their prices. To get 2 corporate gown, 20,000 to 50,000. To get 3 corporate blouse, that is 18,000 to 30,000. To get 3 corporate trousers, that is 24,000 to 35,000. The total is 62,000 to 200,000. The idea is simple. You don't need to look rich to look good. You only need to look presentable. Trying to look rich can quietly destroy your finance, but looking presentable allows you to show up confidently without putting unnecessary pressure on your money.
That's it for today's episode. And if you found this helpful, don't just listen and disappear. Over this podcast and leave a comment with your biggest takeaway or question. Sharing this episode with a friend could literally help them make better money decisions. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode of 8S Personal Finance.